Chris Hansen here. All right, let's talk.
Chris Hansen TV.
Guys, one Chris Hansen here at one Chris Hansen on all platforms. Body count is a pretty popular topic among my fellow YouTubers and pickup artists. Just had Justin Mark on my podcast last week. He's one of the biggest pickup artists currently online right now, has gone viral multiple times for revealing his body count to be in the high triple digits, mid triple digits. So the question being, does it matter what your body count is? Does that affect, kind of anything, or does it reveal anything? And I'm gonna record you. Yeah. So I don't know. I got you.
Is that okay? Or?
Yeah. I didn't even tell them to record it, honestly. They're just being like,
You're broke!
I have an interesting take on this because, I'm an inquisitive type of guy. I like to know the details. So when I look at it and I talk to guys with different body counts and women with different body counts, there are some fundamental truths that you kind of have to understand. In terms of guys, there's basically only two extremes. You never really see a middle type of body count where it's like 50, 60. It's a guy is either getting laid Wilt Chamberlain style, dropping 10 girls a night, doing crazy athletic stuff because of their lifestyle, because of the business that they're in, because of their day-to-day, pursuits, or they're at a low number, okay? And so it's just two completely different things. You can tell that someone's bluffing when the facts don't line up. If they're not super attractive, they don't have a ton of money, it's very unlikely for that guy to be telling the truth. A lot of people have said that guys up the number, girls low down the number, and I think that's true. That's just the dynamics of it. So on the flip side of this, if you're looking at it from a, from the ladies' angle, what does the body count mean in that scenario? Maybe you're dating somebody and you're a little scared. You don't want to figure out kind of what they're doing, or they've done before they met you. Having talked with a lot of women and dated a lot of women in the last 10 years, I can tell you that there are substantial differences in following the people longitudinally over time. You can see that there's substantial differences in how they behave. A woman who has not had a lot of experience is going to be very protected about sex, about hooking up. They're going to be more so private, and you're going to be able to tell that just by talking to them. It's just the way that they operate. They're not awakened yet. Then when you get to a body count level of maybe 5 to 20, you're dealing more with somebody who is now curious and now really wants to get that experience, meet different people. That's probably the least likely person to want to settle down or to want to have a long-term relationship with, because they're in this kind of awakening phase where they've just unlocked the new levels of power and seeing how guys react and whatnot. That's typically something you see around ages 20 to 25. After this, it kind of shoots up exponentially from there, and you kind of get the girls that are in the mega double digits range, and I find that you don't even know the number, but once they get into this range, you generally see a bitterness. If you're dealing with guys at that type of level, you're gonna know some darker things about male nature, ghosting, dipping after sex, and it's going to make you a little bit antagonistic to the idea of men. So that's a dead tell for me that it's in the upper range, because it's just a natural. If you've had that type of experience, you're going to be negative in some of the ways about men. Now, even when you get to an even higher level, okay, like maybe we're talking about the 100+ range, that's when you actually see it start to flip back, and they might be more open and more like kind of positive about hooking up and about people, because they've just seen so many people that they've had some good experiences, and now they've kind of like integrated their view of themselves, and maybe they don't need to run through the baseball team anymore. So that's my perspective on it. If you're thinking about it, guys are always lying up, girls are always lying down. Is there a revelation or kind of personality type that drives this? Yes. Are religious people going to have huge body counts? Probably not. But there are some things you can tell from it, but it's mainly related to relating to other people and kind of how you take that bull crap. One Chris Hansen. Why are the Jews so good at business, bro? Why are they so good with money?
Jews are smart. We stick together.
Is it a survival thing?
Oh, no, never survival. We're just smart. We're smart.